Well, hello there. This is WGTV Today. Today is September 3rd. It is a Tuesday morning, the day after Labor Day. And good morning to you.
Good morning. We're back, and can you believe we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary, Wayne?
I cannot believe that. Happy anniversary.
Same to you.
How about that? 1 year already. Here we are. Hello, my name is Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best. Good morning, and thank you for joining us again.
We've been on hiatus for a while there, and gee whiz, we should all be rested up and feeling good, and I feel good.
Yes, we should. I feel great.
I feel good. Na. There you go. Okay, September 3rd, and a brand new program for you. Who's on today's show?
Today we have Sarah Merritt, Executive Director from the Arts Council of Wayne County, and we have Donald Sutton, which was an intern here at the County of Wayne.
I remember him.
You do?
Yeah, he was this short, tall guy who was real and
very good at what he did.
Guy. Yeah, really nice at what he did. Good guy. Donald Sutton. We'll be talking to Donald here in just a little while. And he's giving me the high sign now to keep it up. Come on, more and more, so cut it out. Anyway, let's look over today. Today's September 3rd, birthdays today for Shaun White. Shaun White's 26 years old. He's that skateboarder who's a gold medal skateboarder, dazzling crowds at Vancouver back in 2010. Also a birthday today for Valerie Perrine. She's 69 years today. She was Honey Bruce, the dancer wife of comedian Lenny Bruce in the movies. Dave Ramsey, the financial money kind of guy, he's 52 years today. Al Jardine of the Beach Boys is 70 today. Can you believe that? I can't either.
Time flies.
It does. We must be having fun. All right. Also a birthday today for Ann Jackson. The actress is 86. Trevor St. John, who's best known as Todd Manning, and Victor Lord Jr. on the soap opera One Life to Live. He's having a birthday. He's 41 today. And Mary Grace Canfield is 88. Mary Grace Canfield, if you don't know who that is, she was on Green Acres.
I remember the show.
She was Arnold's mom.
Oh.
She played Ralph.
She played Ralph?
Ralph. She and...
typically, Ralph seems to me to be a man's name, but maybe not.
Well, Dad wanted a boy, so
there
Dad
you go.
named her Ralph.
There you go.
Anyway, she was a very funny actress, and she's done a lot of other things, but best known for the Green Acres thing, and she is 88 years today.
Well, happy birthday
to
all of you.
There you go. Way to go.
Speaking of names that can kind of go both ways, do you know other people that are named odd names that seem to be typically a boy's name or a girl's name?
Yeah, there's several. Leslie, there's Lindsay, Lynn, there's...
I know quite a few Kims that are guys.
Yeah, you know what? That's
quite a few, actually.
That's exactly right. There's a lot of Kims.
The first few times I heard that, it was very disturbing to me. It just sort of caught me off guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But through the years, you know, I have heard so many different names that go both ways.
You know, Rudyard Kipling did quite well with that.
Did he?
He did. He did. With the book Kim, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of
unisex names.
Well, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Well,
say
we just
it,
did.
But you could. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Oh! Coming up.
Something exciting?
Yeah, I think so. There's going to be a composting seminar. Oh boy! Woo! Let me tell you about this.
What are we going to learn in that seminar?
This is coming up on September 12th. This is coming up next week, I guess. Anyway, it's going to be at the Fremont Public Library. Begins at 3:30 in the afternoon. Backyard composting. I'm sorry, this is at Mount Olive College. Whoops.
Let's get it right. Wrong end of the county.
It's going to be somewhere around here.
Mount Olive.
Mount Olive College, composting, backyard composting. And, you know, you don't know what to do with your eggshells. Your eggshells are so full of calcium. They would be great for your garden. Eggshells, yard waste, and all kinds of good stuff. Find out all about composting at Mount Olive College in the Hennessy Room, which is next to the cafeteria there. And that's coming up September 12th at 10 a.m.
Is there a fee associated?
There is a fee associated. There is, I have no idea because it doesn't, no. In fact, everything from the Cooperative Extension Service is free.
There you go. So they're partnering with Mount Olive College.
That's exactly right. There you go.
Love a good partnership.
Indeed, indeed. All right.
Wow. Well, Wayne, as we celebrate our 1-year anniversary, this is our first show back. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on I Do Believe, and we're going to see Sarah Merritt, and we're going to talk to Donald Sutton, Wayne County's intern this summer, so stay tuned.
All right.
Joining me today is Sarah Merritt, Executive Director of the Arts Council of Wayne County. Let's find out what's happening in the arts in our community. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Good.
I'm ready to hear what's happening with
Oh,
you.
wow. Always lots, always lots. We are in our last week of summer art camp. It's been a wonderful summer. We've had a lot of really great students, and if you come by the Arts Council now, you'll see the product of, I think, 2 weeks ago, summer art camp. The children worked with Beth Hill and Emily Sauls, and they created.
They're wonderful anyway.
Yeah, they
They
created
are great.
4 mini murals of animals of Wayne County and animals of North Carolina. So there's some domesticated animals and some wild animals, and just really fun. And the kids had an awesome time.
Well, I'll tell you, Sarah, when you drive by the Arts Council now, the outside of the building is fabulous. I love it. It looks so inviting and so happy, and it's so artsy. And it really, when you drive by, if you didn't know where the Arts Council was before, and I don't know how people didn't know, but if you don't know where it is, you certainly will when you drive by.
Yeah.
Those murals are precious.
Yeah, and that's something I think we're going to start doing all the time.
Really?
Is kind of rotating them out.
That'll be great.
And even offering them once, if we take them down or change them out, maybe if other businesses wanted to have them to put on inside or outside, they can borrow them. That's not a problem.
Well, I'll tell you, it really adds a lot of interest and creativity to the outside of the building to go along with Mr. Pig sitting there. What's his name again?
Hamlet.
Hamlet, to go along with Hamlet. That's right. So what can we look forward to coming up in the next few weeks?
Wow.
I know, where do you start,
right? We just opened 2 exhibits last Friday.
Really?
Yes. We in our main gallery on the first floor, we have Brenda Bear and Robert Rigsby, both Wayne County artists. Brenda and Robert are plein air painters, which means that they paint outside, and they work together. They plan where they're going to go, and they go
do this together.
Yes, and they go. They're really good friends, and they go. They'll pick a place. They go and paint it, and one day the 2 of them were painting, and one of them said, it's really kind of interesting how we paint the same, we're painting the same thing, but our paintings don't look the same, and how we interpret it differently. And so out of that came the idea for their exhibit, which is called Double Vision. So in the exhibit, you'll see the 2 paintings are hung right next to each other. It's just really interesting, and they're both so talented and such a great asset to the arts in Wayne County. And the exhibit actually showed in Farrington just recently, and it got really rave reviews, and so now we have it here. Really happy to have it in Goldsboro, and had a great opening reception. Lots of people came out to see it.
So how long will that be?
That will be up till September 12th.
Okay, so until September the 12th,
Yes.
you have the opportunity to come by the Arts Council and see these 2 fabulous artists. Because if you haven't seen them, you will be surprised and amazed.
That's right. And what people, I'd like to always I think we want to make sure everybody understands is that since we've moved, the Arts Council isn't open from 9 to 5.
Right.
We are open from 9 to 5, but we have extended hours now. So we're open from 9 to 5 Monday through Wednesday, and Thursday we're open 9 to 7, Friday 9 to 7, and Saturday 4 to 7. So if people people have busy lives, and so if you want to get off work or you want to come down and you're come down to eat, stop in and see it. It's worth it. And all of our exhibits are always free and open to everybody in the public. So.
And that is one of the things that I try to express to people all the time about the Arts Council. It doesn't cost you a thing to walk through and look at this wonderful art that is usually by North Carolina and Wayne County.
Yes, people they probably know.
Exactly.
Very likely. But we have another exhibit on our second floor in our T.A. Loving Gallery, and that is an artist named Mark Gordon. He's a professor at Barton College. And very, very talented potter and sculptor, and just really, really different, cool stuff. And so that's worth seeing too. So we're really happy with our programming. We got a lot of great exhibits lined up throughout, pretty much through the end of 2014 already. We've planned them.
That far out.
Yeah, so a long list of things always happening, and we change them out about every 6 weeks. So.
Well, as people come through and look at these exhibits, if they see pieces of art that they would be interested in purchasing, or do these things always, are they for sale to the public, or is it depend on the particular artist?
So every once in a while we host an exhibit where the artwork isn't for sale just because maybe it's a traveling exhibit, it's owned by somebody else, but that's very, very rare. 95% 5% of the time, all the work of art in an exhibit is for sale.
Wonderful.
And that's one way, you know, it's part of our mission of ensuring the arts are thriving in our community is to support our local artists and help them find avenues to sell their artwork. And so we really, you know, every once in a while you'll have a couple pieces in an exhibit because maybe an artist has had to borrow them to enhance the exhibit, which is great. We don't have a problem with that. But you know, it's to everybody's best interest to sell the work. So it's, we're, you know, really work toward that.
Well, tell us just a little, we can't leave this topic without talking about the art market, talking about things for sale and how it's all local artists.
Oh, the art market is just amazing. And every time I go in that art market, I see something new. And there's always new artists coming in. It's really gotten a reputation within the community for a great place to buy unique gifts. And then within our arts community as well, when people, now we have people, you know, that are new in town or live nearby and they hear about it and they come to us and want to put their art in the art market. So there's always new things, always interesting things, really pretty much everything from, you know, paintings to pottery, photography, jewelry, textiles, furniture, clothing. I mean, you dolls. We have a new artist that makes these really,
I saw those
really
on Facebook.
neat. Yes,
they are
yes,
so
really
different.
Neat. So, you know, it's just kind of always, and it's not something that, you know, like I said, I always see new things, and so it's not something you can go in, you know, in July and then
you're not going to see the same thing.
And then 2 weeks later see the same thing. I mean, it does change enough that you will always be seeing new things, and it's just a really great place to buy gifts, and you know, real prices between $2 and
that's what amazed me
all the way up.
Recently, well, not too long ago, when Wayne and I went out and toured the art market, we were both surprised by the fact that if you're looking a gift for anybody, and you want something different and unique, you can get something as inexpensive as $2. Or as expensive as you want to spend.
Right, if you want to spend $2,000, we can always
do
that.
Find that for you. but I do love that.
Yeah,
that there's such a wide variety and wide range of different types of unique, creative gifts there.
And we've worked really hard with our artists to make sure that we have that, because you know, there's nothing like giving something that's handmade by somebody as a gift. It makes it much more personal. And my friends and family all know that pretty much they're always going to get something from the art market. But that's what's great about the art market. It's got such an awesome collection of things that we can really, I mean, there's something for everybody. I mean, from your father to your brother to your aunt, you know, to your next door neighbor. It's pretty much pretty great. We're really happy with it.
Keep that in mind when you want to do your Christmas shopping this year.
Yes, and that'll be,
Come on out to the art market.
We'll be opening our holiday art market.
That's right.
But yeah, we have so many wonderful things happening right now. We just started our Artist in Residence program, and that's in conjunction with the Mile Olive College. We're working with the faculty of the art department. They have an incredible fine art program. And they have selected a recent graduate, and this new artist in residence, her name is Tracy Williams. She's a painter. And the way this program works is that artist gets free studio space for 6 months at the Arts Council.
Nice.
And has the opportunity to work a professional studio space in a professional arts organization, and be around other artists, and you showcase their work at our First Friday events, and then also work with us on maybe teaching a couple classes here and there and some things like that. And then at the end of that 6 months, our plan is to exhibit that particular artist's work. So we'll have a solo exhibit for Tracy.
Well, that's a win-win situation for both the artist and for the Arts Council.
It is, and it's a great way to really work with emerging artists in our community, because you know, it's very hard to kind of get started, especially after you're just getting out of college and you know, and all that kind of stuff. So we're very excited about that program. And we also, now we're at capacity with our studios. So we have 6 working artist studio, well, 6 artist studios, and then our artist in residence studio, which is an artist studio as well. So we have 7 studios now.
Wow. And if you haven't seen that, you need to come check it out.
It's pretty cool.
It is very cool. Every studio is very different. They're just completely unique entities.
They are.
Of different types of artists.
All different. Every
different works.
So our other new studio artist is Robin Jacobs, and she's a photographer and a painter. I'm very excited to add Robin to our studio artist family. And so it's just really, really wonderful. And you know, we've just finished scheduling for our fall classes for children and adults, so we have some great things coming up. And of course, we always have our piano, guitar, ukulele, cello, violin, whatever. Whatever classes you have very talented music teachers. So those are 5 days a week, and if anybody's interested in that, we offer those for any. We have children age 4 and adults age 80 that take music lessons. So we're really, that's been a great asset too.
And all of this can be found on your website, right?
Yes, artsinwayne.org, and it's a new website. We're very happy. It has a great arts calendar, great artist directory, and can register for classes online and all that good stuff. So we're really
nice. You've made it extremely convenient.
Yes, yes.
So if you have a child or if you're an adult and you want to take any kind of music class, the Arts Council of Wayne County probably offers those classes for you.
Yeah, I thought it was great when I came in one day and I saw a lady with a ukulele, and I thought, that is really cool.
Oh, so absolutely.
Something, you know, that's a fun instrument.
Yes, it is. So how have the open mic classes or open mic nights been going?
They've been going very well. We originally, when Erin planned them, she was doing them from 5 to 7, but they've become very, very popular. And we found that 7 to 9 is a better fit for those because of people's work schedules and family schedules. So those will be from 7 to 9, and that information about the open mic nights can be found on our website. And you know, just like we were talking about exhibits a while ago, one thing that I always try to point out to people is that really about 90% of what we do is free and open to the public.
That's right.
And
so, can't beat that.
Yeah, so that's another great thing that we've just started doing that's been really popular. And then, of course, Sunday in the Park will start back up in September and October.
That's right.
And then the thing that Erin will kill me if I don't talk about is the Fall for the Arts Fest, which is September 14th from noon to 8 p.m. That's going to be a wonderful event. We've been getting a lot of great feedback.
Tell us what it is.
Well, it's going to be an art festival, and we'll have live music. The Malpas Brothers are going to play, and
doesn't get any better than that.
Food and drinks and local produce and artists, and you know, really just a really fun fall festival. And then there'll be a big fire truck pull, which my little boy is going to be just obsessed about when he finds out about it. And all the proceeds from the fire truck pull will go to the Special Olympics. So it's an event.
Where will this be held?
It's down and beyond on Center Street. And that, again, that information is on our website as well, artsinwayne.org, and that's another event. It's free. I mean, if you want to buy the art, then you can spend money on that, but there's no admission fee or anything like that.
And that was September the
14th. That's a Saturday.
14th. Mark your calendars. You don't want to miss that.
No.
Wow.
And we just one more thing I'd like to say. This is our first year with it, and we know it's going to be a great success. And really need to thank Judith McMillan and the Prudential Group, because they've sponsored it, and that's really been a big help for us. And they've been very supportive in helping us plan it.
You know, as I interview people, I continue to hear how so many wonderful people, wonderful businesses right here in our community step up to the plate and support one another. And as I go around and continue to talk about our community, I have to always say the same thing. We are full of collaborative partnerships.
We are, and we
over and over again.
You know, the thing with the Arts Council, I mean, we're a 501c3 nonprofit, and so we rely on the generosity of our local individuals and our businesses, and we have a lot of them. Yes. And we are getting ready in the next few months to celebrate our 50th birthday. We're one of the oldest arts councils in the state. And
we need a big birthday party.
We are. We're going to have one. There's going to be one. We're planning one for after the holidays. And it just wouldn't have been possible without all these wonderful people and businesses supporting us over the years. So we're always very thankful.
Thank you, community, for continuing to support the Arts Council of Wayne County. And you'll be hearing more about this big 50th birthday anniversary coming up a little bit later in the year, right, Sarah?
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today and keeping us informed on what's happening and inviting everyone in the community to stop by the Arts Council of Wayne County. Can you tell them the address?
Yes, 102 North John Street, right downtown. And all you have to do is look for Hamlet the pig. He's a really colorful pig, and some murals of animals on the side of the wall, and you'll find it.
So come on down and check it out. And that's what's happening at the Arts Council in your community.
Today we're talking with Donald Sutton. Donald's been an intern with us here at WGTV Today most of the summer and will be with us for a few more weeks, I guess. Recently had a birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
All right. You were 16 and now you're...
I was 16 going on 17.
Oh, yes, 17.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I've heard that before. That's a good song. But Donald is also very much involved with local theater.
Yes, sir.
And you've been in theater for how long?
I started theater in my 8th grade year, so I was 13 years old.
So you're a veteran.
Not as much as I wish I could be, but yes.
Okay.
Relatively.
So what are some of the plays in which we may have seen you?
Some plays in which you might have seen me. Seussical with Stage Struck. I was Horton the Elephant.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you actually hear The Who?
I did hear The Who's.
Did you really? Okay, good for you. All right, so Horton and other plays as well?
Most recently, in Center Stage, I've been D'Artagnan in The Three Musketeers.
On guard.
Had learned sword fighting for
I
that.
hear you, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
And then I was Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol, which WGTV played.
Yes, in fact. That's
Back at
exactly
Christmas
right.
time.
Yeah. So is that your career goal? You want to stay in acting and take it further?
Yes, sir. My career goal is acting. Dream role of all time, the Doctor in British broadcasting channels, the Doctor Who.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's your goal.
That's
then.
my dream role of all time.
Really?
Yes.
That's a good role then, huh?
It's quite a good role.
All right. And who are some of your those who inspired you in acting? Did you have role models as actors? Or
You know,
who do you like?
who do I like? I really didn't have that many specific role models. It was just whoever kind of was there and whoever really had nice talent and nice just everything about them that I could try and model myself on some template after. Leonardo DiCaprio in a lot of his most recent things. If I had to choose a role model, I guess I would choose him actually.
So was it more that you were inspired by a character that was done well?
Yes. I'm always
Rather
inspired
than
by
the
characters.
actor.
Because an actor, you can have so many different characters. You have so many different sides, but there might just be that one character that really just pushes it forward
Right.
and really shows where you shine at.
And in the hands of an accomplished actor, someone who really takes that character deeper and becomes that character, then that's inspiration for you.
That is a lot of inspiration.
All right. Very good. Well, here you've been with us during the summer months.
Yes, sir.
And what do you find that you like about working with us here in studio?
Well, you know, I really don't think I can pinpoint that down to just one thing. You know, from scheduling to taking pictures at 6:30 in the morning to of the beautiful sunrises in Wayne County.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
To just filming every time that we go out and do interviews. It's an amazing experience, and it really is.
I must say you're a quick study. You learn very quickly, and you've done well.
Thank you, sir.
And we're using some of the things that Donald's done on the show. Photography as well as video. And what about some of the equipment that we're working with here? Were you able to kind of get into that equipment? Because you've done well with that equipment.
It's my first time using it.
Yeah.
Any editing softwares, any producing softwares, but I must say I'm really having a good time using the TriCaster.
Oh yes.
The filming device.
That's the large computer we use to actually produce the program, and it records the program and allows us to video and do live segments as well.
Yes,
and
sir.
It's, so that is an enjoyable piece of equipment, I must say.
It really is.
Yeah, of course we have the screen behind us as well that allows us to use different sets from time to time, the WGTV logo as well as other sets we use in interviewing people as well. All right. So if most people who are at least intelligent do have a plan B of some sort. What is your plan B?
My plan B is psychology.
Psychology?
Yes, sir.
Psychology?
Yes, sir.
Psychology.
I want to go to school to double major in theater and psychology.
Okay.
Preferably musical theater and psychology, but I digress.
Okay. All right, very good. So you just had a birthday. You just turned 17. You have some time yet. Have you decided where you're going to get your higher education?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
That's what I do. You know, I do ask questions. Yeah.
It's challenging to find schools with a nice balance. It really is. In-state schools on top of that, because you know, I want to stay in North Carolina at least for my college years, and it's also a lot less in the tuition field.
That's true.
But I have seen some out-of-state colleges that grabbed my fancy. University of Montana, Savannah College of Art and Design. I have a friend going to Savannah College of Art and Design, SCAD for short, because we love using abbreviations.
Yes, like swim cheese. And,
like swim cheese.
And places. So, Donald is going to be with us a few more weeks here in the studio. And I might say, not to let the cat out of the bag or anything, but Donald and
Casey Scarborough
are going to do a show or two or three here during the next few weeks or so. So you will actually see them hosting a show here on WGTV, and it's just to kind of change things up, switch things around a little bit. And I know you're excited about that, and we're excited.
I'm delighted.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun with this thing too. We really are. Well, look, it's great having you on with us. You've been a big asset to our studio this summer, and best of luck to you. And I appreciate it very much there.
Thank you, sir.
Donald Sutton, our intern for the summer here at WGTV Today.
We're back.
And we are back. You know, Donald did a great job for us as an intern during the summer months, and he's still with us.
Well, you know, that's a fantastic way for youth to learn about various jobs throughout our community. Let it be hands-on.
We can't get rid of him. He won't go away. So he's,
So he's here to stay, at least for a while, right?
And we're very fortunate that he's with us still. So we're going to hear more from Donald, especially the end of the week. We'll tell you more about that later on.
That's right. Surprise, surprise.
Today is September 3rd, and guess what today is? Today is the anniversary, not only of the program,
that's right,
but the end of the Revolutionary War. The treaty was signed on this day back in 1783. How about that?
Well, how about that?
A lot of people don't realize that. The Revolutionary War, of course, came to an end. We became an independent nation.
Yes, we did.
And we did so through a lot of hard work and through a treaty signed on this day by Mr. Franklin Ben and Mr. John Adams, who went on to become our second president, and of course John Jay, who went on to become the Superior Court, the head of Superior Court.
That's exactly
Supreme
right.
Court, I'm sorry, not Superior Court. Superior Court is Arnie Jones. This is John Jay.
There you go.
Head of the Supreme Court.
Get it right, Wayne.
I'll get it right. Hey, I've been asleep for 2 months. What do you want?
There you go.
Give me a break here.
Well, as we move along through this first episode back on WGTV, you will see several changes that are going to be happening along the way, but we're not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait and see for yourself, right, Wayne?
We're not going to,
No, we're going to let them see for themselves. You don't even know.
Wayne
don't even know.
I have no idea. Because I'm in the dark a lot about a lot of things, so I just go along.
That's a good way to be, Wayne.
Whatever you say, okay?
Well, let me tell you about something exciting that's coming up. Actually, this Friday at Lane Tree through the Chamber of Commerce, they're offering a legislative wrap-up and a morning rush. It's going to be September the 5th, 7:30 to 9 a.m. Lane Tree Golf Club is where this will be offering, and this is where you're going to be hearing from and talking with your legislators, talking about issues that are coming up, what has happened, wrapping things up through this particular session. If you'd like to attend, call the Chamber of Commerce or give them an email if you would, and let them know that you'd like to attend. I do believe there's a fee associated with it. I don't know what it is, but they can tell you the details of that if you give them a call at the Chamber of Commerce. That's 919-734-2241, Wayne County Chamber of Commerce.
There you go.
There you go.
Wow, okay. We will, let's see, what's the day? Today's Tuesday. I hope you had a good and safe
Labor Day
holiday, and this is supposed to be the unofficial end of summer, but summer's going to be around a few more weeks, okay?
And we've had crazy weather over these last few months.
I'm telling you.
It has been an odd summer.
It has been an odd summer. We've had a lot of rain. We had temperatures that were mild and other temperatures, just a couple of days of high temperatures. We had a lot of humidity at some points, a very humid and uncomfortable weather, but it has been really strange weather during the summer months.
Yeah, to have 80 degrees in the middle of August, that is very odd for North Carolina.
Yeah, thank goodness we have global warming, because, gosh, it would be cold, wouldn't it?
Go figure.
Yeah, go figure.
That's
go
right.
fish, okay? Which sounds pretty good, actually. David Brinkley ended his illustrious 38-year career on NBC on this day back in 1981. The last time he was to say goodnight, Chet. No, actually, I think Chet Huntley had already passed away. But anyway, besides all that, ABC had offered him a better, deal. Whoops. Anyway, well, you know, he and Chet Huntley were together for so many years.
Yes,
it was Goodnight David and Goodnight Chet.
That's
and all
right.
that. And that actually became kind of a running gag in most of the households around the country.
Well, there you go.
Good night, David.
Good night, Wayne.
Okay.
Well, you know, with Wayne talking about Labor Day and always being patriotic and moving forward with that,
Yes.
this Friday, the Friends of Wayne County at the Veterans Memorial are having a celebration. It's going to start at the Herman Park Center at 10 a.m. this Friday. It is a time basically to recognize and honor our veterans and families of World War II and the Korean War. It will start out at the Herman Park Center, 10 a.m., but then there'll be transportation provided over to the Veterans Memorial to actually walk around, tour, find out more details about the memorial that we have right over here across from the county courthouse.
Right across the street.
That's right. If you'd like to attend, that's this Friday, 10 o'clock. Meet us at Herman Park at the Herman Park Center. We'd love to have you there.
I'll tell you, for anyone who's never been to the Veterans Memorial across the street from the courthouse here, it is an amazing place to go. It is just beautiful.
And we are lucky and blessed to have it right here in our community.
Indeed we are, and I actually overheard someone talking about it, someone who was from out of town, from Raleigh or some foreign country like that, who said, you know, I've been to a lot of these facilities and I have never seen one this nice.
Oh, wow.
And it's beautiful.
It is.
I hope you're able to go.
That's this Friday, 10 o'clock. Love to have you there.
All right. I guess that's going to wrap it up
It is. That's a wrap for today. Thank you so much for being with us. We hope you enjoyed it. We're glad to have you back. Stay tuned every morning.
Yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow.
We are, Monday through Friday.
Oh, there you go. We're going to be back tomorrow morning. So join us again tomorrow at 7 o'clock or again throughout the day as the program repeats. And until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.